Hey, Chris here, and thanks for joining me on this video of both the chassis and the interior work for the Quattro. It is going to be the two-in-one because, to be honest, there's not actually a great deal of parts. Plus, with the chassis plate being part of the interior base, I just decided to just do it all at once. So everything got primed with Surfacer Black. And obviously I've gone and matched the front wheel arches to the body colour, and there was a little bits of masking here and there, such as the engine tray, just the sides, as you see, called out for body colour as well. Obviously that's going to sit in there like so. We've also got part of this, which is body colour there, and yeah, so that's that bit. There wasn't a great deal obviously underneath. I have seen the paint's leaked a little bit just there, so what I'll do is I'll just touch it up, because all the detail work is all by brush, and I went with a Mr. Colour stainless steel, I think it was. It looks quite nice brushed on. All I've got to do really is just sand these tyres down, hence the tyres and the sanding sticks. But let's have a look at some of the other bits. Like you've got the subframes, just a tiny bit of detailing. There's not much going on at all. I've just really done something I haven't done since probably my very first year in the hobby. Just following the book and the colours it called out for. You've got the roll bars, and you just got a few engine bits. Not too many. And let's look at this. So it's not a massive amount of engine detail, but there's enough. There's it's got some, which is more than other kits. I will be honest, with the interior, I did have an issue with the decals. They just wouldn't set. I just, even when they're dried, and if I went to use another, they just wouldn't sit. It took a long time to get them to sit and stay. Unfortunately, I did use some Mr. Tamiya flat lacquer clear, but it came out really, really glossy. I gave it a really good shake. I've not used it in quite some time, maybe a couple of years I've not used it for, so I don't know, but it's come out really, really glossy. It's far too glossy, so I just knocked it back with some Mr. Colour Super Clear semi-gloss. Still got quite a shine to it, but Lee said it's fine. Colours wise for the wheels, what I did is I took in the bonnet or the hood for my American brethren, and the colour of the wheels, and a couple of other colours. He wanted like a gunmetal, so what he chose for, he just chose, there was a gunmetal and a light gunmetal, but he went with this gunmetal, and it looks absolutely superb. If I get the bonnet, actually, it's a good combination, to be honest. It just works really well. So yeah, much better than the silver that they came in. What else did we do? We did a little bit of detailing. We tried doing, what I could on the dash. So I googled the Quattro dashboard, found what I could find. Now, obviously, up close, it's going to look really rough, but you're not going to be looking at it that close. It's going to be in the car, windows and all. So it's got a nice little bit of, it's got something. It's better than nothing. And with the dials, I just used some of this. I keep clear sheets of plastic for this purpose. Hot Wheels, toy packets, things like that. It's quite handy having a son who's very young, because obviously you get a lot of toy packs, things like that. So you get plenty of clear sheets like that. So yeah, it's just enough just to get that shimmer off it, like imagine the screen sort of thing in the actual car. It's just little details, that's all it is. So yeah, we've got everything. We're all ready to go for assembly. One other thing actually, I remember, the only thing about the wheels, so if we look at the wheels, on the actual wheels, you've got sort of the hexagonal sort of hub sort of cap in the centre there. Now the problem you've got is with this, because the way they've got the wheels being fitted, pins from the exterior. So these pins are domed. It's just a dome, so it's literally, I've just painted them black, and unfortunately they don't come with any Audi sort of logo decals. So there's just a few little bit, but again, it's an old kit. I know it's been reboxed and it's been brought out, and that's absolutely fine. I get that. So, but yeah, there was just a few little bits like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get all this put together, and then we'll come back and have a look at that. Oh, also one last thing as well, the carpet and the flocking, anthracite grey, just to break it up a little bit so it's not all black. I think it's a nice touch. There we go, look. Also, one more thing before we put it together is the seats. The back of the seats were hollow, like the base. So it was just literally just the frame around the outside. So what I did, I got some styrene sheet, cut it out just slightly over the shape and the size of the actual back of the seat itself, and just trimmed it and tapered it. So it's now got a solid back instead, because I didn't want to, send it off with the back open and showing. It didn't look right. It didn't sit well by me. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a bit of white styrene cemented on. I have actually been using a new cement recently. I picked it up from the local model shop about a month or so ago. Mr. Hobby, Mr. Cement Quick Set. Do you know what? Really like it. Really good stuff. Really good. So yeah, we've got that on there. Sanded it, well, trimmed it, sanded it, tapered it. So it's got a nice rounded edges. So yeah, it's much better than what it would have been. By no means not the best, by no means not perfect, but it's still better than what it was. So yeah, let's go and get this put together. And there we have it. Magic. It's all together. Yeah, so to be honest, for the age of this, it's gone together pretty well. It's obviously not full engine detail, but it's nice to have some engine detail, and what there is, I think it's alright. I like that it's got the turbo in there. After the paint had dried, I actually dropped some panel line wash in there, just a tad, just a little, just to try and accentuate that turbo a little bit. But otherwise, yeah, it wasn't too complicated actually putting those bits in. That had to go in on its own. That bit there, this unit here, this tube, servo, and the tubs there. The tank, sorry. Yeah, they went in pretty well. Yeah, fair dues. So yeah, nice one for, like I say, for an old kit. It's gone all right. The wheels, to be fair, I know I said I'd look for some calipers, but I just couldn't see any. I will be honest, the tyres, if we can get focus on the tyres, it's got markings, which is quite cool. On the flip side of the tyres, it's just a plain sort of, race tyre sort of sidewall effect. It's just plain. Nothing at all. And then we'll go underneath before we go to the interior, finish on the interior. So kept it quite basic. Obviously it's an 80s car. It's a lot of, I mean, cars these days, there's a lot of black underneath, and I just kept it very minimal but tidy, well, as tidy as I could. The exhaust tips, it wasn't hollow, but they did have a slight indentation, so I just dropped some black in there just to give that effect that there is. And yeah, it's actually on the Maxwells, it's freewheel, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Now the interior, yes, now it's all together. I actually quite like it. I was unsure at first with the shine of what happened with the flat, then I had to go with a semi-gloss, and again the anthracite carpet, just it's not grey, it's not black, but it's enough in the middle, and it's enough to break it all up. And there you've got the on inside lock, and yeah, we can just about, and you can look at the screen in front of the tiles. So yeah, pretty happy with that. And yep, the wheels turn. It's more of like a, so like normal, it's just you just got your steering rack, and obviously it's quite loose. This is, it's like a you know, long plate as such, with indentations, and there's like a point, a fin on the chassis plate as such, so it actually clicks into sort of place almost. So yeah, there we have it. Chassis, interior for the Quattro, all done. So yes, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. I very much appreciate it. And the next, obviously, the video will be the final article. It is very nice, the colour. I will be honest, love the body colour, and I'm looking forward to putting it all together, seeing it all working together, especially with the gunmetal wheels. Yeah, quite like them. I wouldn't have thought of that colour, but yeah, it's a good shout. Good shout. So yeah, anyway, thank you once again. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the next one.